morning once again. Good morning, good morning. So for you to enjoy this class, we suggest that you mute your audios, right? Mute your audios and avoid any form of distractions, anything that's going to hinder you from actually getting a lot from this class. Do you understand? And let's mute our mic, let's mute everything, and then get proper popcorn and juice, right? For myself, I already get it 5 alive because I'm going to be chilling here with you guys. So the class promises not to be boring at all, and yeah, it's going to be an interesting one. All right. So going forward, me the host, that's myself, Temitope. So Temitope is a driven digital marketer, spanning over 6 years working experience in the digital industry. Can you hear me, Mr. Tait?
Yes, I can.
Can you hear me? All right, great. So the main objective is actually to help people, right, and business to increase their brand presence with social media marketing and etc. So these are some of the notable achievements Mr. Temitope has achieved. Work on Binance, work on other stuff, and it's currently the COO of Top Team Media. So now let's explore our topic, exploring global opportunities with digital marketing. All right, so let's start with us. Who are we? So we are Top Team Media. We are redefining the landscape of digital education with a cutting-edge approach to learning, right? We are bridging the gap between theory and practical. So what we do here is actually you learning, right, in a practicalized environment. Like whatever you're doing, right, you are learning them and you're actually putting them into practice. This is not an environment where you learn, get everything, even theories and all those stuff, and at the end of the day, you won't even understand what exactly you are actually doing. So our mission is actually to empower learners with industry relevant knowledge and practical expertise, right, through a blend of structured online and offline courses. So we have online courses, we also have offline courses. So we're dedicated to driving success for aspiring digital marketers and professionals. Right? Yeah. So our business services. So we're actually offering 2 business services at the moment. We have the Top Team Media Academy and we have the Top Team Media Solutions. All right. So for our solutions, that's when we give you the cutting-edge solution, business development, business branding, business consulting, pay-per-click campaign, website development, social media management, lead generation, and SEO. Why for our academy, right? So it's a program designed for people who would love to explore the various industries that digital marketers and build careers as a B2B, B2C, that's business to business, business to consumers, software as a service, growth analytical managers, email marketing managers, SEO specialists, content marketing managers, and leaders as taking new products to market and scaling them across the globe. That's what our academy is all about. Now, we have an amazing guest today. Meet Mr. Tait. Mr. Lemi is a seasoned digital marketing specialist with a passion for harnessing innovation to drive business growth. He helps businesses thrive in the digital landscape with over 6 years of experience in PR, digital marketing, radio broadcasting. He has developed a unique blend of skills that enable him to craft creative and data-driven solutions for his clients. Mr. Tait currently serves as a PR manager at Fountain University, Osogbo, and is also the communications lead at Postal-Based Solutions Limited in Ado-Ekiti. His expertise extends beyond Nigeria as he had the opportunity to work with 3 international brands. So you guys know, like, we're not joking when we talked about this, right? We have people who has been exploring this digital world, who has been working for international organizations. And Thank God today, fortunately, Mr. Alimi is one of them. So he has had the opportunity to work with 3 international brands delivering remarkable results and solidifying his position as a trusted digital marketing expert. Mr. Tawhid is passionate about combining cutting-edge AI technology with human insight to develop innovative marketing strategies that drive business growth. His areas of expertise include AI-driven digital marketing, PR management, news editing, event anchoring, program presentation, marketing, communications, business development, project management, and networking. So, Mr. Tawhid is a full option. You know, when we say something is a total package, right? Somebody that actually encapsulates everything you're actually looking for. The project manager is a business developer. Everything has to do with business and how to drive your business. That's what Mr. Tawhid is all about. So, Mr. Tawhid, without wasting more of your time, I would like you to share your screen and show us what you've got currently so that we can actually release you as quick as you can. Thank you very much, sir. You can actually share your screen now.
Thank you, everyone. Just give me a moment to do that. Okay, is it visible now?
Yes.
All right. So how many minutes do I have? Do I still have 40 minutes or less?
40 or 14?
40. You told me 40.
Yeah, okay. Yes. Okay. Yeah, you actually have 40 minutes, yes.
40 okay. Minutes. Please hold on. Let me set my timer so I don't go beyond that time.
All right, thank you. That's another thing you guys are getting. Mr. Tawhid is a time manager. Time management skill. That was one of the most important skills that you need in this industry to thrive. Thank you, sir. I'm getting notes.
Okay. So, good morning, everyone. While I was checking the attendees, I can see Comforts. I saw Earl and I saw Felix. I hope I pronounced that name correctly. Thank you for joining. Earl and Felix joined almost 25 minutes into the call now. I think about 5 minutes before I joined, and Comfort joined about roughly 20 minutes into the call now. By and large, I want to say thank you to 3 of you for joining, and of course, those who will be joining later anyways. Why am I thanking you? Now, it is very important that these days people understand the reason why they are doing what they are doing. Now, it takes a lot of sacrifice. I'm very sure Mr. Thompson did not present you any money to join this call. He didn't even offer me any money to do this as well. However, there is one book I like to make reference to, which speaks a lot about purpose and understanding why you're doing what you're doing. The title of the book is Start With Why. You might want to check that out. It's my first recommendation for today. That book was written by Simon Sinek, Start With Why. Why is that book important? It's that for anything you want to do, you want to delve into digital marketing field, either as a penultimate student or a final year student, or even a student at all, or a young graduate, or a business owner, or you just want to start freelancing as a digital marketer, there's a need for you to define why you're doing what you're doing. A very popular quote I wish to drag that point home is that if purpose is not defined, abuse is inevitable. Now, why am I starting with this? It's because if you don't have a definite goal, the investment you make into what you are doing is not going to be very well defined. And if you do not have an understanding of the level of investment you want to make, you will just be rigmaroling. You go up there, you come back here. You don't basically have a defined purpose. For me, I delve into the digital marketing space because first I want to make money. Let me be frank about that. So I am saying right now, to people, which a lot of people want to do anyways. If making money is your goal, that is a noble ambition to have. That is a noble purpose to define for yourself. After all, there is nobody doing business today that doesn't want money. Adekunle Gold sang the song. Is it Adekunle Gold or Olamide about Dangote Gashimbo or something? My point exactly that everybody's looking for money. Dangote has a cement factory, produces salt, produces sugar, produces a lot of daily consumables. Now is refining crude oil. He's thinking of going into production of iron, among a lot of other things. This man is the richest man in Africa, but almost every year you see him establish a new line of business. It boils down to the fact that everybody is into business, making money. So for me, I delved into the digital marketing realm because I wanted to make money. However, one of the things that will make you understand this is why you should define a purpose very well is that because I know I wanted to make money, I know that if I need to make the amount of money I want to be making, I need to be offering a corresponding value to those I'm offering my service to. Now, a mentor of mine used to say that money is just paper, currency. What is most important is value, because if you have value you're offering, money automatically flows in. So in the realm of digital marketing, I also understood the fact that if I want to make the type of money I want to make, there is a need for me to invest a lot in understanding this field, from the least or the basic thing I'm supposed to know about digital marketing to more like you go to primary school, you go to secondary school, you go to university. After your undergraduate, you proceed to do your postgraduate diploma or your master's, you go for your PhD. Now, the amount you're going to pay to a primary school leaver is not the same you're going to pay for a secondary school leaver. It's not the same you're going to pay for somebody who has a BSc or a degree, so to speak. You're not going to pay somebody with a master's degree the same you're going to pay somebody with just a degree. Ditto for a PhD holder. Now, the simple introduction I've just done is that for those of you on this call, I don't know the level, I don't know what level you are when it comes to digital marketing, but I am saying define why you're on this call, or you might want to redefine it, understanding it as to why you're doing this. Then make a pledge as from today. If you don't take anything away from this call, I need you to please at this moment just make a pledge with yourself that this is what I want to gain. I don't want this to be a talk show. I can bet that there's about nothing I'm going to, especially if you're not new to digital marketing field, there's nothing new I'm going to say right now that you probably have not heard somewhere else. So, and that is the reason why I need to make that pledge that this is not going to be another talk show, another webinar you just come to attend, listen to the guy talk, and you forget it. If you're going to do anything different today, make a pledge within yourself. Now, this is the goal I want to achieve. Between now and December 2025, I want to start earning $1,000 per month. Now, I understand that if I can earn $1,000 per month, I probably want to start looking for international brands to pay me. Now, if before I see international brands to pay me $1,000 per month, I must have a certain level of skill that talking to a brand owner in the US or in the UK, it will not take a lot of talk. It's not going to be rocket science for me to convince this individual to hire my service. Now, what am I supposed to do to get myself to that level? I will attend webinars like this every month. I will take this course every month. I am going to intern for this number of brands before the second quarter of 2025 or before the third quarter of 2025. Identify the actionable steps you are going to take to ensure that you own your skill up to that level where you are confidently satisfied in yourself that, guy, I am good, I know I am good, and I have results in my portfolio. That is my first charge. I believe if I don't say anything again after this, it suffices. But for the sake of presentation, let's move forward. So digital marketing, the topic given to me is exploring opportunities, exploring global opportunities with digital marketing. I start by defining digital marketing, especially my assumption is that I will have people on the call who probably have no idea of what digital marketing is. It's simple. Think about how somebody selling lingerie, women lingerie, probably in the university, goes to meet our classmates. Hi, I have fancy underwears. Are you interested? Come and buy. That is marketing, not digital marketing. Think of how the mama that is selling akara and bread outside every morning goes out every morning. I don't know whatever recipe she puts in it, but that aroma of that akara pulls you out of your room to just go buy that akara. That is part of the strategy people use in marketing. Think of how you got admission into university. Is it because you've remembered Unilag is university of first choice, or Unilori, they say it is better by far university, or I want to go to Harvard or Stanford? Whatever it is that got you to think about that university you went to, those are part of marketing. So basically, I am saying when it comes to digital marketing, we are simply saying all of those actionable steps, from branding that people do physically to advertising to sales, every other thing they do, let us bring it to the digital world. So we are saying that every activity you do on the online space to ensure that you get your product or your service to meet with your client and they pay for it, the activities involved is digital marketing. From branding yourself online to pushing out a product, to all the activity you do around writing a sales copy, to push on your social media, to push on your website, to send to people via emails, or looking at leveraging on different search engines, either Google, Reddit, etc. All of this activity just to ensure that what I sell gets to meet people who want it and they buy without me necessarily have to leave the comfort of my place to go start talking to them that Mr. or Comfort, come and buy this. I have to just walk miles, travel from Osogbo where I am to Lagos where you are to come and pitch to you. Now, all of those things, we are removing them. So basically, that is digital marketing. Now, so why should you think about digital marketing? Again, I'm assuming this is going to address those who do not have any idea of what digital marketing is. Now, the first thing I have here is that there is potential for career growth and financial reward. I did agricultural economics and extension in the university, although I am currently in the marketing communications field. Before I left university, I started working with a radio station in Ekiti State back then on a volunteer note. I worked for 3 years, so that is my introduction into the marketing communications field. From there, I left that station to go work now, paid employment now, in another radio station. So I was being paid before I joined the service of Fountain University as a PR manager. But along the line, before I left Ekiti State, I wanted, because of course I wasn't getting much. If you ask any OAPs, they're not any that much, they're only popular. Apologies to radio presenters that you have around you. They don't have money that people think they have. They're only popular. So I wasn't comfortable. Right on time, I wasn't comfortable with just earning little. So I started with just social media management, first for myself. And what do? I started taking my social media seriously. Started posting about things I do. When I anchor programs back then. So I go anchor programs and I come back, I post it on social media. When I go for a news coverage, I do that. When I make my presentation online, when I'm maybe doing newscast, etc., I record video, post it, etc. So I was doing all of these things, and people started coming to say, want to learn about public speaking, anchoring, etc. And that was the very first business I did. So because of that, I thought, okay, people they know me, they know what I do, they know this guy works in a radio station, he speaks very well, he anchors program. I want to learn how to do that. And then I created a business around that. I launched Linta Communication. It's a business that teaches people about how to speak confidently. So that was the first thing I did. So from drafting or from designing a logo to creating my first advert copy to forming a team to say how that go by my class to consistently posting on my Facebook and Instagram and LinkedIn to just attract the first sort of business people. That is my first experience in digital marketing. And today, To God be the glory. So, but now, if you, like I said at the beginning of my presentation, if the reason you want to go into digital marketing is to make money, there is the opportunity. Now this is not pride. I currently work for 6 organizations at the same time. Now, when a world where people talk about there's no job, I'm not sorry to say that. There is job, or there are jobs. So if myself alone, I work for 6 different brands simultaneously, I start getting my monthly remuneration as from the 28th. So I don't even have to bother. In fact, some will pay as early as 17. So they might imagine me getting paid as from 17 up till, okay, my last 2 employers have not paid me. I expect them to pay me Monday. So now, if I did Obly in December, and probably I exhausted everything I had on me as early as December 25th, one of the things we can reckon with is that January is always very, very long. And the reason why it is always very long is because people have exhausted whatever it is they have in December. And the January that's supposed to be just 30 days is now becoming 45 days or 50 days. Psychologically, not literally. So, but for me, that I've been receiving my pay from like 17th of January, one came 17th, and that came 20, and that came 23rd, and that 27th. 2 will come probably early February. I wouldn't feel it. Yours can be the same. Number 2, is there's growing demand for it. If you go on LinkedIn, for example, and go to jobs, the job section of your LinkedIn account, I am very sure out of the very first 20 job advertisements you're going to see on the LinkedIn job section, 15, if I'm going to be very conservative, 10 is going to be about digital marketing, either social media manager, either SEO specialist, or digital marketing manager. It's going to be around that area. What data is simply telling you is that there is a lot of opportunity around there. Businesses, even corporate individuals, business people, some of them are just too busy to manage their social media presence or to manage their brand. So these are the 2 reasons why I think you should consider. Other opportunities are benefits rather be, 1, opportunity for you to work with global brands and clients. Like I said, one of the ways Nigeria economy is very, very challenging, to be frank. I saw somebody ranting on one of the WhatsApp groups I belong to that if you recharge your prepaid, it's getting depleted so easily. I can attest to it. Before now, I used to spend 20,000 naira per month for electricity. Right now, in this month alone, I have spent almost, if I'm not exaggerating, 40K. That is twice. And just yesterday, I can see my prepaid meter already shouting again. So, but you need to up your game. And one of the reasons why you can also earn and just, stem this tide is to quickly try and see how you can earn in global currency. And digital marketing can do that for you. Why? People to hire digital marketers in places like UK and the US that cost a lot. But for you in Nigeria, you can, for example, $500 for you is a big deal. That is a fact. $500 for anybody in Nigeria is a big deal, except you want to just go and pretend on Twitter and be like, we all have billionaires in our account. So if you have $500 as your monthly earning right now in Nigeria,
$500 is like 800,000 naira.
Thank you. So you are way up. You belong to the top 2%. A commissioner is not even earning that. So the point is, and you can easily earn that as a digital marketer if you're working for brands in the US or in the UK. That is that. Number 2 is that flexibility to work remotely and have your work-life balance. Aside from Fountain University, where I go to work, every other 5 brands I work with, I don't show up for them. I don't show up. And in fact, one of the reasons why I assisted with Fountain University is because it just feels good to be called a PRO of Fountain University, not necessarily because of the money they are paid. In fact, Fountain University ranks 3rd, I think, yes, 3rd on the list of my highest paying employer. So the point I'm trying to say is that you can be in the comfort of your house and do your job. Majority of these brands just require you to show up, give them results, turn in your report at the end of the month that shows that you're actually working. And I can also feel it, and that's so. Because of time, I'll move to the next slide. So for students, what are the opportunities? Number one, you gain practical experience through internship and projects. Number two, you develop in-demand skills in digital marketing. Now, for students, I usually say, although there's nothing wrong with you starting to earn, but I said something at the beginning of my presentation that money is just a currency. It usually flows to where value is. So if you don't have the value in the first place, you don't expect to earn. If you are lucky somehow that you got a job that is giving you money, at some point your incompetence would show. I got a message this morning from for somebody that worked with me before. He said she was trying to connect me with our boss, probably for me to take up a digital marketing management role. And she said, sir, I needed to, I suggest you do this, do that, because our previous digital marketer was sacked because of incompetence. This was someone, when they advertised that role, although she sent when I got that message, she wanted me to apply. I got it very late. They were paying, the budget for that role was $800 per month. Now, see, somebody got a job that was paying her $800 per month, but in 3 months, she has been sacked. Why? Incompetence. So the point I'm trying to make here is that why you will definitely, or you will likely get a job, it is very important for you to learn. Now, this cut across, especially if you're not doing it for your business, even if it's for your business, there's a need for you to learn what you're supposed to know first before you go into that. So, in-demand skills in data marketing, social media management. Social media management goes beyond waking up, posting on, what is it called, on Instagram, on X, on Threads, on LinkedIn. No. How do you write? What are the type of content available? I'm not going to go into detail because this is just supposed to be an introductory class. If you want to learn about digital marketing in depth, talk to Thompson. Come and meet me after this session. So that is that. Number three is that it helps to build professional network and make industry connections. I can say categorically that all the jobs I am on at the moment, I didn't get them by applying randomly. Somebody came to me to say, apply for this. And I did, and I got it. Simply mean recommendation. A lot of time, the experience I can also say to you is that, in fact, randomly applying for jobs will stress you out, will burn you out. And you will get more by recommendation. So if you understand how to connect, establish, get yourself into network. For example, maybe Thompson Media as a community, you belong to that community, it will go a long way. In your class, however you can do that, across social media pages, there are some groups that basically talked about things interesting to what you're looking for. Join them. In summary, ensure that you belong to communities that is going to that has similar values to what you're looking for. And of course, it enhances your resume and increases your job prospects after graduation. Like I said, one of the ways you can get a job right now is if you've been training yourself in the line of digital marketing. It could be as simple as managing the social media accounts of your association on campus, or probably you belong to a club. Maybe you belong to an Actors. I was a part of an Actors back then in the university, or you belong to JCI, or you belong to Rotaract, or any other, or you belong to MSSN for Muslim, or you belong to the Catholic Student Association, etc. So, or maybe back then when you're in camp, you are the one managing the account of MCAN, or you are the one managing the account of NCCF, etc. It can be as simple as that. Or all you do is to up your content writing game. You have an account with Medium, so you write, you blog. So all of these things could be things you do because, of course, they're also part of social media marketing. So you know how to craft email, you know how to think. Beyond that, you know about business. You know, one thing you should, I want to chip in very quickly is that digital marketing is about business. So you understand human psychology. You've been able to train yourself. You understand some business languages. You know how people think. You know how people react. So all of these things will form what you're going to have on your resume. That's for students. For fresh graduate, definitely, because you are just getting out of school, you are faced with a big question. What's next? Maybe you're done with NYC. What is the next step? One of the things you can do, or digital marketing can do for you, is to get you entry-level job in digital marketing agencies and companies. Like I mentioned earlier, a lot of companies are in need of digital marketing, or digital marketer rather. Well, I thank God, but I can say if there are a lot of people who can do things, there is possibility that probably myself, I shouldn't have 6 jobs that I'm doing. Anyways, don't ask me to give you one out of them. Anyways, that's a lighter note. So, what are the other reasons? Career start. Of course, as a digital marketer, you can start freelancing and consider opportunity for those who want to be their own boss. For you, you can start to say, okay, for now, I want to establish my digital marketing agency, or don't even make it big like that. Just say, I want to start managing, so I want to be social media manager. I want to be managing people's social media accounts. That is what I want to do. So maybe your friend that's into that business, speak to him. Or your lecturers in school. Some of the lecturers have other businesses they run. Some of them have schools they're managing or hospitals they're managing. Approach them to say, let me help you to do this. Or for the very least, their own personal social media account. Everybody wants visibility these days, especially on LinkedIn. I'm talking of people in the academic environment. If you can approach that your dean, who probably wants to be the next vice chancellor of that institution, sir, let me help you manage your social media account. What that means is that I'm going to follow your activity and be telling your story to people on the outside, such that you become visible. So it's your ability to identify the need of people and look at what to pitch to them with the goal of making money. I will go over that again. And the case that I'm making use of now is a young graduate. You know, before you left school, there is this ambitious professor who is currently the dean of the college or the dean of the faculty who wants to be the vice chancellor. And you tell this person's social media account, oh, blank, there is nothing there at all. You can simply walk up to this man. If you know you cannot walk up to him, prepare a very fantastic proposal. At this point in time, as a fresh graduate, we are not expecting you not to know how to do a PowerPoint slide. If you don't, well, I don't know what to say. So prepare a very fantastic PowerPoint slide to say, this is what I want you to do for you, sir, and these are the things you are going to gain. Send it to his email, possibly request for an appointment to speak to him on that. If you do that to 10 people, you will land one person for the very least. If village people are not following you, that's really not time. But that's how it works. Number two, internship. You have the opportunity to work with startup and small businesses. I was speaking about belonging to a community where you have opportunity. I belong to a WhatsApp community, and my brother is a fresh graduate, and this person just reached out, although it's not in the line of digital marketing anyways. This person needs front-end and back-end developer. And he said, we need this, blah, 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 blah. I just reached out to the guy. I introduced myself to say, I have a brother, and this is his work portfolio. I sent him a few things. As I'm speaking right now, I just got his back to say, amazing, let him get on board. And he sent me the link for him to get on board. And that's how it works. So because if you have been able to own your skill, develop a portfolio, maybe you work for brand A and you are creating a portfolio to say, this is what I am doing, what I have done. You can look for a digital platform that can help you to host those kind of things. So put it there and continuously pitch to people. And of course, learning platform too. With digital marketing, there are a lot of things to learn. From owning your skill as a social media manager, understanding the algorithm, how Meta works. Start with Instagram algorithm, Facebook algorithm, understanding the Meta business with itself, understanding how to run ads. These are a lot of things. For example, on Instagram, understanding how to identify trending sound, understanding what posts to make, understanding how to use hashtags, among other things. Coming to Meta business, so understanding how to run sponsored ads, targeting, A/B testing, among a lot of other things that, understanding how to write a good sales copy, understanding how to speak to your graphic designer to design a very eye-catchy content for you, understanding the psychology of marketing, that is a lot. Coming back to search engine optimization, looking at on-page SEO to off-page SEO to technical SEO, it is a lot. Now, understanding search engine marketing, how to do search ads, how to do display ads, how to do video ads, push notification, among other things, it is a lot. Go to email marketing. Now, if we are not familiar with all of this, then don't be scared. One beautiful thing about digital marketing is that you can say, I am only specializing in social media marketing. I'm only specializing in search engine optimization. I just want to be known for someone that runs successful ads, either Google ads or social media ads. Because of time, I have just 30 minutes left. I'll go to opportunity for MSMEs. This is micro, small, medium enterprises. And it is simple. The goal of every business owner is one, business growth, then two, market optimization. With digital marketing, you know you can increase your online visibility and reach a wider audience. I made a post on my LinkedIn a few days back. It's like a general case study. One thing I do recently is to present a case study, digital marketing case study for some brands I work with. Okay, this is what I did in terms of this area, and this is the result. So the brand is in Winfield, that is in the US. And what I simply did for them for month of January is to work with a $50 ad budget to just run. It's a small startup. So what I did on my post, on that post, is to show, okay, this is the investment before, and this is what the dashboard on the Google ad looks like. This is the amount I invested, and this is the impression I got, and this is the reach, blah, blah, blah. And on the Shopify account of this business, this is what the result looks like. This is the percentage of increase in the purchases made. This is the percentage increase in revenue recorded. So my point exactly is that I was just trying to show this is what I did and this is the result. But the reason I'm saying this is that for that that I worked with, digital marketing gave them that result. Of course, they have outlets across different supermarkets in the United States, but that will be the first time that they're going to record that increase in online sales. Take it or leave it, it's added to their revenue for the month. So that's one of the things you can also get as a business person from social media. For me, as a freelancer, I got recommendation to work with this brand on social media. Simply put, I have been talking about what I do, speak to my friend, and it felt like this guy knows what he's doing. Let me recommend this person to him. So for me, it's also an increase in visibility and in turn, money for me. So think about how you want to look at it. Market optimization. I've mentioned that I worked in a radio station for up to 4 years. And one thing with radio with advertising on radio or TV, etc., is that there is no how you can track your investment. Of course, you come bring in your adverts after you spend probably at least, now, for example, if you want to do a 1-minute jingle, right? Like that, if you're engaging a very good voiceover artist, you're not going to spend less than 100,000 naira. You're going to pay AdCon to vet your advert material, probably another 25,000 or 30,000 naira if you don't have AdCon certificate. So then you're not going to go to radio station to say, I want to air this advert of mine. 1 minute for a not so popular radio station, 10,000 naira. For big radio stations, 15K, 20K, depends on the timing. And so you're spending like 20,000 naira on airing. That is advert call, that is airtime. Airing 1 minute, 60-second advert, regardless of the amount you spend in the webinar advert material. And you're not even sure if the right set of people that are supposed to listen to that advert got the message. It's different with digital marketing. You are able to target the people that you think needs to see this advert. You can go as critical as saying, I want people using iPhone 15 to be the one to see this advert. You can target your targeting parameter can be as detailed as that. You can say, I want people who have PhD who are using iPhone 15 and are staying in Lekki area of Lagos. These are the people I want them to see this advertisement. You can go as clinical as that. Then you cannot measure results. Okay, I invested $50. 1,000 people saw this advert. After this 1,000 people, 80 clicked to visit my website. You can even invest the data of these 80 people and say, the next time I'm running my ad, I am not going to do it randomly. I'm only going to advertise to these 80 people that clicked in the first place. Now that is digital marketing for you. So it gives you an opportunity to make the best use of your scarce resources, because take it or leave it, money is scarce. That is our basic rule in our secondary school economics. Resources is scarce, and there are a lot of competing needs. Moving forward, because of my time, I have just 8 minutes left. So what are the in-demand skills? I have mentioned this briefly in the course of my presentation, but like I said, you don't have to do everything. The digital marketing field is round. Well, the more you are able to master any and all of these skills, the more your charges get to be. Anyways, there's social media marketing. as a social media marketer, all you are focusing on is mastering the use of social media platforms to advertise. Facebook, Instagram, X, Threads, TikTok, LinkedIn, and anyone that comes to your mind. Truth, even the US. So the point is that you can make use of this platform to market for brand, position brands outside there, either NGOs, either businesses, either corporate individuals. Anyhow, you can master that. Learn about everything you need to know about Meta houses WhatsApp business, houses Facebook, houses Instagram, houses Thread, I believe. So master them. LinkedIn, how do you run advertising across all of these platforms? What are the unique traits for this brand? So how do you deploy them to market the businesses you're working with? That is a content marketing. Now, in terms of content marketing, now it requires you to know how to write. Most importantly, how to write using keywords. We call something keyword. Like I said, I'm not going to go into details. How to make use of keyword that search engine can easily detect and possibly rank when we're talking of SEOs. So now these are the things you want to pay attention to. Search engine optimization, it's distributed into three. There is on-page SEO, there is off-page SEO, there's technical SEO. You might want to focus on SEO and say, I want to be an SEO. We have people who do just that, SEO. Now, under SEO2, you might want to look at SEM2, search engine marketing, how to run targeted ads. We want to be a master of Google Ads. Google Ads, we talk about search ads. A very quick example, if you go on your search engine and just punch back, you're probably going to see the first two results you're going to see on your search engine page or on your page is advertisement from either Konga or Jima in Nigeria. That is a lot of somebody that has run a Google search ads. Maybe you're reading Punch newspaper, you're reading Linda Ikeji's blog, you're reading a very popular blog, Naira Land, etc. And an image pops up of an advert pops up. That is a display ad. So that is a lot as well under Google Ads. Or those ads you see on YouTube that currently, if you're in Nigeria, one of the ads are probably going to be seen almost every time on YouTube is ad from Temo. I don't know how they pronounce their name. So that is that. But I also want to focus on just search engine optimization. Another one is email marketing. Email marketing. It's a lot from learning how to optimize emails to when getting people to subscribe to your email, keeping them engaged with content, and learning how to sell to them with that email. Is under them as well. Analytics and data analysis. Everything starts and works with and ends with data. Now, your ability to know how to interpret data is also part of marketing. And finally, pay-per-click advertising. It's similar to the search engine optimization. Sorry, search engine marketing. I just said. So these are platforms. You want to focus on this, but knowing all of this makes you a full-fledged digital marketer. If you are focusing on one, you are not a digital marketer. For example, social media marketing, you're just a social media marketer. Content marketing, you're only a content marketer. Email marketing makes you an email marketer, among other things. So, but if you know all of this, you are a full-fledged digital marketer. So that is that. I have 4 minutes more. Then, of course, if you know all of these things, you have the opportunity to work with international brands, collaborate with professionals from diverse backgrounds, and stay up to date. Those are part of the thing. So now, how do you get started? Please take online courses, certifications from Google and Analytics, HubSpot. You can visit, you can speak to something. You can reach me at the end of this conversation, attend webinars like this, attend workshops, join online communities and forums, LinkedIn groups, Reddit, etc. Read industry blogs and books around digital marketing. Make your research, volunteer for people. If you're a rookie, volunteer for free first before you start thinking of money. And of course, as you get better, you can now start charging. And that will be the end of my presentation. Thank you for your rapt attention. I will take questions, possibly in the next 5 minutes. Thank you very much. Tops still on the call? Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you very much. That's been an interesting, really awesome to have you. Really appreciate this opportunity and the insights that you shared across with us. This is massive. So, guys, can we thank Mr. Alimi? I'll give him a thumbs up. I mean, he has given us a lot of ideas, giving us some insights into the digital marketing world. He already shared with you that you can work from the comfort of your home, make amazing money, work for many companies. And you know the funniest thing about this is that even me myself, at least right now, I freelance for like 4 companies. Yeah. And I just even got money. So that's the advantage in this industry. You make as much as you want without, living the comfort of your house and etc. So once again, Mr. Alimi, thank you very much for the opportunity, for the time, and for the energy you've given to us here. It's really insightful. I really appreciate that. I really take this time to answer. Can you hear me, sir? All right,
yes, I can.
All right.
I hear you.
All right, thank you. All right. So, guys, let's quickly finish up with Top Team Media. Share screen. All right. So if you guys are actually like generous, this is the reason why you need to choose us now, right? We have industry recognized certification. So our certificates are recognized worldwide. Global opportunities. So if you are partnering with us, you'll get access. We have a community whereby you can network with a lot of individuals, right? Share opportunities and get career opportunities as well. Then certified professional, just like Mr. Alimi has said, aim higher. There is a lot of money in this industry and there's a lot of untapped opportunities. There's a lot of things that you can actually earn being a digital marketer. All right, so how will you learn from Top Team Media? Our classes are live classes, basically weekend, so which actually gives opportunity to people like Mr. Alimi to work and to other people, right? If you're a project manager, business analyst, or a small business enterprise, right? So you have your own kind of business that you're doing, so you can do your job from Monday to Friday, then come to attend the class on Saturdays and Sundays. So these classes are actually scheduled according to your own preference, right? You and your team going to decide what time works for you, either Saturday or Sunday, or if those times, let's say 10 to 4 p.m. on Saturdays, then maybe 2 to 6 p.m. on Sundays. So if those are the times that work for you, then that's amazing. So you guys can actually take your class. The classes are also recorded. So if in case you miss the class, right, you can always come back to take the recording and watch your classes. Then there's also project and assignment. Right? So at every of the program, every class, there is a project, there is an assignment that you need to actually make you improve and adapt to what you learn that day. Then at the end of your program, there is a capstone project. So you're going to be working with your team to work on a live project. You have to solve a problem using digital marketing skills. So you're going to be solving different problems for different organizations that we partner with. So you're going to be solving their problems, create a strategy, and make sure that it works. And last but not the least, we have a community where you can actually join, learn, network, and share a lot of other resources. Here on that community, we post job opportunities, career opportunities, remote jobs, training updates, and every other thing that you need to know. So the key features of our classes: the course design. The courses are designed by graduate faculty. You have interaction with industry experts, people like Mr. Alimi. You have a course completion certificate. You get to build your profile and get an assessment. You get career counseling. You know, just like Mr. Alimi has talked about, there's a lot of people here that feel like, oh, I don't even know what to do. Right? There's social media management, yeah, analytics manager, there are SEO specialists, there are paid ads, lead generation. There's a lot of career in digital marketing. So we're going to guide you on which of the career you want to start, or even if you want to actually start your own digital marketing agency. Then we have a LinkedIn optimization section, whereby we help you to optimize your LinkedIn. You know, one of the things I picked from Mr. Kawhi is that he said he doesn't just search for jobs randomly, right? So that means there's a way, there's a structured way you get to do this thing to get jobs. There's a way you can optimize your LinkedIn that recruiters will be reaching out to you. And there's a way you search for jobs on the LinkedIn profile, and yes, you continue to get different job updates that you can always apply. I mean, I can testify to this. Out of the companies I've worked for in Lagos, 3 of them has reached out to me directly on LinkedIn. And the funniest thing is, out of the 3, I only did interview once. That's my first job. The other 2 just came, they saw my profile, they saw my posting, and they were interested, and they asked me, oh, what's the pay, and we negotiate, and that's it. And they gave me the project. Okay, work on it for 3 months. If you pass this thing, put you on a retainer. That was it. So we get to optimize your LinkedIn. And last but not the least, we help you to review your CV to make it industry standard. You understand? So your CV will be top notch so that you can apply for different kind of jobs that you want. So I've seen some kind of CVs that just like pamphlet. There are some CVs that just look like card. There are some CVs that even if they give it to you yourself, you can't give somebody a job. All right. So our next class is starting 1st of March. The tuition fee is 200,000 naira. So if you are registering now, you get to pay 80,000 naira only, and you get to learn a lot of things. So the class starts March 1st, 2025. Let me quickly show you the programs you get to learn. Right. All right. So these are the programs that you'll be learning: search engine optimization, social media marketing, that includes both Facebook and Instagram ads. We're going to learn Google Ads, that's Google AdWords. We're going to learn how to build a sales funnel. We're going to learn how to optimize and build a Google My Business account. We're going to learn how to build landing pages, content marketing, affiliate marketing, email marketing, how to design a website with WordPress, client acquisition strategies, pay-per-click, Google Analytics, and data interpretation. That's for tracking whatever campaign you're actually running across the digital network. Then digital strategy, going to be teaching you all that. And yes, freelancing, you know, how to get jobs on Upwork and etc. So our learning approach, we are student-centered, we are project-based. If you have a project you're going to work on, we have a community that you get to join if you start our class. We use an integrated technology, then hands-on experience. You understand? You get a knowledge practical assignment and real-world projects. Then we have an inspiring environment that, you know, friendly for everybody to work and be very, very, very comfortable. So our program objectives: equip participants with extensive knowledge of digital marketing concepts, tools, and strategy. Foster a deep understanding of key elements like data analysis, campaign optimization, audience engagement. Then we prepare students to tackle real-world marketing challenges with confidence and expertise. Our course description. So these are basically very introduction to digital marketing, social media management. These are the things you'll be learning under everything: social SEO, content creation and marketing, lead generation and email marketing, website optimization and landing page development, Google Ads and PPC, graphic design, and digital marketing optimization. That's where you get to learn about freelancing, your own career as a digital marketer, ebooks, e-commerce, and etc. You'll be getting that from. So I talked about this. So join us today. Be part of our vibrant learning community. We have 95% proven success rates and student excellence. So which actually means, like, when you're registering with us, you're not going to regret being part of our academy. So you can actually contact us with the details below: phone number, the email, training@topteammedia.com, and you can also visit our website www.topteammedia.com/marketing class. So thank you very much for being with us. If there's any question, please drop it on the chat box. And yes, I'll be available to respond to you right now.